Nope. Welcome back. Welcome black. Kenny ain't here. Dee Dee may jump in. Don't know. She on the couch right here. She said, as she said. So let's just take it from the top. Everybody seen the show notes. Jerry Springer. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
R.I.P.
Television icon. Television icon.
What's y'all memories of the Jerry Springer show?
Mine was, elementary school, skipping school. You ain't had nothing on TV to watch. You just be like, bro, that witching hour from about 11 to about 1, you couldn't really find nothing on TV. And it just somehow to be on.
Yeah.
You just looking like, how's this stuff on TV?
Jerry Springer show, man.
That's one of my fondest memories. Yeah.
I just remember the afternoon block getting out of school after Fox Kids afternoons, Power Rangers and the Tick and all that in the afternoons.
Pokemon,
and then
all that go on.
Yeah. And then 5 o'clock, I can't remember if it was 5 o'clock or 5:30. Jerry Springer was on. My mother's red light would come on the VHS. She had to record it for my pops. So that's pops working the second shift, so he wouldn't get home so early in the morning. First thing he do, cut on that Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer. Ian, what you got on Jerry Springer
every
show?
day.
What you remember?
I remember the episode with D. Ray Davis and Corey Holcomb was on there when they was young.
Really? Yeah. What were they doing?
I guess it was Corey Holcomb. I guess like a girl he was messing with, they didn't work out, and she ended up dating another female, like a stud, I guess. And they was arguing or whatever, and it was.
I never seen that.
It was interesting.
Oh, it was interesting. All right.
And Jerry Springer is one of the icons of the '90s. He was able to pioneer that into a terrible movie, Ringmaster.
Oh, I remember that shit. Ooh.
Yeah. Pre Jamie Presley before she blew up, and I think Randy Raquel Robertson was in the movie, I believe.
Jerry Springer. Then he had the Judge Jerry show. I never knew he had a Judge Jerry.
My post was watching that. It was late. That was
just
people just got through doing that.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even know he had that going on. And then
you remember the spinoff episode on the Wayans brothers. Remember when they were on episode of Jerry Springer?
Every show in the '90s did some type of parody of Jerry.
Get Jerry.
Wayans brothers. South Park did the shit except on South Park Jesus was Jerry Springer.
Okay.
They had it, but every show had some type of parody of Jerry Springer. Simpsons, everybody in the '90s.
I had one of the VHSs. I had one of the VHSs. That shit. When they showing the titties and all that, that shit was wild.
Oh, the Too Hot for TV. The Too Hot for TV.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Somebody that popped up in my house and I was watching it, and my parents were in the room. I was like, "Uh-oh, this can't be good." I
remember those commercials. Jerry Springer, Too Hot for TV.
Yeah, the infomercials.
Yeah, boy, that was it. D, what you got on Jerry Springer? Remember anything for Jerry Springer, D? Any thoughts?
Not too much. I didn't watch Jerry Springer like that.
What? Wow, never.
Garbage TV.
It turned into that.
That was the part. That was the part.
He was first put the ratchet shit on TV.
And what's so funny? He was a typical. I think he was a newsman or whatever. And then he got his own show, and it was a serious show at first, like Donahue. It started out just like Donahue, and if you know his story, his producer was saying, "Well, he's pretty much just doing the same show as Phil Donahue," and so they took a different approach, and the rest was history.
Turned up. Steve Bilko got a show out of it.
He sure did. I used to be like, how did he get a show off of this stuff?
He was everybody knew who Steve was.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's scared to do. Yeah. So that was Jerry Springer. I was just remembering, like, man, that show was, like Deion said, it was trash TV. But at first, I'd fucked with it at first. Then after a while, you start catching on, like, man, are these people even serious? They may be acting after a while. I feel like it's just paid actors after a while. So it just lost that feel.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Like,
it's not a Ringmaster movie parody. Basically parody. They were literally making fun of themselves. Yeah, we're actually flying people out here to cut up on TV.
And then, the running joke this week is Jerry had to hurry up and get to heaven to stop that bitch from getting to heaven who killed Emmett Till. That's the running joke. Like Jerry had to get up there. Yeah, that's the running joke to stop that. He had to stop that bitch from getting into heaven, man. Jerry had to sign him out to get on up there and handle that. Hope he did that. Hope he got that handle. Yeah, he got Deion facials, man. Deion, he gonna give you. Yeah, so that's it. That's it, man. So, what else y'all got, man? Didn't like the member of a KKK, the head of somebody like that died too recently?
The former Grand Wizard.
There we go.
Yeah, from when KKK made their resurgence, like in the 60s and 70s. David Duke time, and David Duke was the 80s. But yeah, he was one of the most prominent Grand Wizards in the KKK's history, pageantry, whatever.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
There you go. Just
shout out to Bernie Mac on Soul Man. Man, he rests in shit.
I remember that.
There we go. All right. Keep this thing motherfucking moving. Lonzy, this is for you. Get you going. Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. What you got on them individually? Both. What you got?
Well, one was Tucker Carlson. Last Friday he did his last show, was not told that he was being fired and was let go. They were able to keep that quiet over the weekend, and Monday was when the news broke that Tucker Carlson had been let go, which I guess you could basically stem that from when you are sued and have to settle for $780+ million over a lawsuit about spreading lies and false propaganda. Somebody's got to take the blunt end of the punishment, and Tucker Carlson did not stray away from trying to put the truth out there, which was always like January 6th. He basically called the January 6th insurrectionists. He called them tourists.
Mm-hmm.
He had his show where he was detailing that. Just look at them. They're just walking around. They're just looking at. They're not causing any trouble.
Yeah,
that's false information right there. And just throughout his years, just becoming that next Fox personality who becomes the star of that network of basically spreading propaganda and just being that ultra right wing type of person with Glenn Beck and Bill O'Reilly when he was there, and Hannity before Tucker Carlson. So they'll get that next person that's going to come in instead and fill that void, which I would basically bet is going to be Will Cain.
Damn.
He's already embroiled in his controversy when he talked about the kid who got shot by the older 76-year-old dude. Basically profiled him, saying that, well, if I see someone who's 6 foot tall and standing at my door, I'm gonna feel a little threatened too. Failing to realize that this kid was only like 5'6". Painting, already putting out that stereotypical 6 foot dreaded black person standing at my door. I'm gonna be threatened. So he's already look like he's gonna fill that void in. Don Lemon, you can pretty much see that coming. He's been embroiled in a whole lot of problematic situations these past 5 years or so. Ian pretty much he put in the group chat what he knows about the funny business, if you will.
Okay.
And but he's got into some situations, especially when Warner Media took over and bought out CNN. And I think I mentioned before on the pod that they're not trying to be the woke media anymore. Basically all the way towards the left, while Fox is all the way to the right. They're trying to get back into the center of reporting news, even though the people that bought them out are conservatives and are fans of Fox News, but they want to get CNN back to just being centralists. We report the news, don't give our own opinions. So you can see the writings on the wall with Don Lemon. He's been not suspended off air, but I guess basically privately reprimanded by his management, and got in trouble with some congressmen and senators that's been on the show, was rude to him, was being a diva, if you will, on set with his new co-host. 2 co-hosts he got on there, Caitlin Collins, I think her name is, and the other lady, her first name is Poppy. By about three incidents to whereas both of them have walked off set on him before because he's just being, it's like Caitlin walked off on him one time and Poppy walked off on him one time just for being disrespectful and not working with him. So it was coming. And then Don Lemon said that he was blindsided by it, but of course, CNN got that statement out there saying, we tried to meet with him. We contacted his agent. We were going to have a meeting with him, but Don Lemon put that statement out there first. But the timing of both of them being let go is what's crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your two top personalities where I guess CNN's trying to take a different direction. Don Lemon is still keeping that old CNN, vibe going or whatever. So they let him go. And then Tucker Carlson being let go. But I'll say the latter with Tucker Carlson being let go kind of shocked me, but that stems from that lawsuit.
Okay, all right. Because I was wondering how much of this is those networks, like you said, trying to get back to centered news, just news instead of what Denzel Washington called opinion news, something like that, where you report the news and you got experts on each side. Like, motherfucker, you're just giving opinions. You're not reporting the news. So, maybe it's time to. I was hoping that this would be that, but you said these motherfuckers been in trouble, so. That's what it's all stemming from. You said they're going to find replacements for them to keep the same propaganda bullshit going. So, damn. I think that's why I quit watching the news too, because it's bullshit.
Then the other interesting tidbit by that is that both of them hired the same attorney.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I guess they're going to try to, sue their respective former employees at some point. But they did both hire the same attorney though.
All right. Well, I guess they. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out for those guys, man. We'll see how that turns out for them. Like I said, I just hope the news can get back to just regular center news, and it's just the news and none of the bullshit in between. Just tell me what the fuck it is. I can think for myself. You need to tell me how to think. I can hear some shit and make my own fucking thoughts and do it all the time. So that's that. What else we got? Anybody want to throw something in here? Anybody? Something? Ian got that look? All right, we'll keep the shit moving. Ghostwriting and AI. The Michael Jackson AI, those songs are funny.
I'm sick of AI.
Yeah, there it go. Sick of AI.
I heard down from my end. So I guess somebody took a Michael Jackson AI, did all the classic No Limit records.
Yeah. I think that's just the going trend right now.
I heard him make him say, I was like, bro, we got you. Come on now. I was done at Negroes in Paris.
Yeah. Daniel boy, it's not gonna stop.
No, this is Pandora.
Yeah. Ian, what you said you gonna try? Well, give me some of the ones.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna download that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna get? Who?
Hey man, I might have Queen Latifah singing my neck, my back, all type of shit. Hey, might as well.
Well, I did see Drake and who was it? It was Drake and somebody else. They were singing WAP.
Oh God!
It was Kanye and Drake singing WAP. Yeah,
it's not gonna stop, man. It's not gonna stop.
Well, look, since we're here, let me just throw it out there. I just thought about it. If you could do your top, what if AI song?
Oh man,
what would it be?
I just do for me. I just try to make like an album. Like, look, you could tie this into albums. I always want to ask y'all albums, two people albums, like Kanye and Drake. That's never gonna happen, but I would have loved to hear that. So I guess you can do it this way. So
I've definitely got one.
Who you got?
Martin Luther King, fuck the police.
I ain't even think about that.
I already went next level with this shit.
Yeah, you took it to a whole nother level.
Oh man,
I've been with next level with that.
Yeah, that's
so in the group chat. I was like, I'm bringing history into this shit.
Yeah.
Because eventually, that audio is going to get it. Yeah, we already are. They've got some audio of historical figures in AI. They're experimenting with it. So yeah, Martin Luther King, fuck the police.
Now you Lons, you got me thinking. Since you don't open up the plug-in,
man, shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bill Clinton.
What you gonna do for him?
Oh, I got one. See, you just made me think of one.
Bill Clinton.
I want to hear. I would like to hear Malcolm X do the New Jack promo where he said, "Shout out to O.J. Simpson."
Oh man! Y'all getting ridiculous now.
That's what I'm saying. You just open up the plug-in.
I use all that shit, man.
Yeah,
damn.
And nobody can do a Malcolm X voice, but keep up the good work. I'm hearing it in my head.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's hell, dang. I don't think you can beat that.
I'm just keep opening up the plug-in, bro.
You can just, it's just, everything intertwined together. Oh man, I did not think of.
That's where my head went when I saw that. I was like,
because you can steal the audio from play. You morph it, so
plug it in.
You can download that audio from it and then do whatever you do to it. So dog.
Yeah, so Dan, you won it, man. But with this, I saw Simba. He was on Math Hoffa, and I saw that clip him talking about ghostwriters. And Math Hoffa took it as oh man, hip hop, it's gonna take a hit, but from everything, I don't know the guy who sits next to Math Hoffa, but he's like the Lonzy of that show. So I kind of watch it just to hear him. And he was talking about how the law is always gonna catch up to technology. Technology moves faster than the laws. But one thing Simba was saying was, there's a rapper who's on, he's popping, and he's gonna just let you ghostwrite for him. He just cut you, or him or her, and they just cut you some of the money. That shit is what
I'm doing.
I was like, damn. At first, I thought ghostwriting be dead due to this, but if you have the people doing it, damn,
it's alive and well. It's gonna be. forward thinking at that point.
Yeah. Do we have enough voice samples out here for it to work? Like, oh man. Do we have enough? We should have enough samples, right? Like enough audio.
more about how it works or whatever. It's like how much audio do you need? Does it need a database, or does it just need just an example of your voice?
Yeah.
Just 1 second of it.
Figure that out. You just write your own rhymes and you ain't gotta perform that shit. You just
You really don't. Yeah. You got somebody else's voice do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about like use your own voice and just type that shit. Like you ain't got to record music no more. You just,
gotcha. Yeah.
This would have helped Joe Budden when he was losing his voice. This could have helped Joe Budden out a whole lot.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. When he lost his voice, that's when Joe Budden fell off. Like he just couldn't fucking talk. So that would have helped him out. Yeah, but ghostwriting, and then I think, for niggas who really nice with the pen trying to show they can rap, I think it's going to help videos come back. There's always got to be something got to come out of it because niggas got to prove that it's them or, so I'm just trying to find the good in this shit because it's getting scary out here. But those are just something I like. Maybe videos will come back and, everybody can get paid. You can just write some shit for somebody and they cut you 10%, I guess. I don't know.
Videos and live shows to whereas you're not lip syncing your lyrics.
Ooh.
Yeah, like people get fed up or whatever. Look, I'm not paying for a lip sync / AI performance. You really have to take time to get back into making your live show a true live show. That could be
They said a bunch of people didn't know at Coachella that they didn't realize what they had paid for because it was literally just everybody playing their songs and they wasn't hearing people actually, rap the lyrics.
Yeah, I thought
a lot of people were pissed off about that.
I thought Jadakiss stopped everybody from doing that shit off the verses. I thought, he was going straight vocals. I thought that was like just the new industry standard. But niggas still lazy. They gonna find a way around that shit. So that's that. What else we got? AI and ghostwriting, y'all. What else we got?
That's all I got.
Nothing else?
Do Bill Clinton and what was that? I can yell it, put it in your mouth.
Oh wow.
That's topical.
That can happen. That can happen, man.
That is.
Yeah.
That's playing in my head right now.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, WAP.
Yeah,
I'm doing all that viral shit, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna go crazy with that shit.
Just abuse it, right? Just abuse it.
Just people. You see what fucking Lonzy Daniel just said? You got to go crazy.
You got to. This is true.
Got to.
This is true. This is true.
Go viral. It's over with.
That's it. All right. What else we got? What Designer did? Designer put his dick out or some shit.
Man, you can't be playing with yourself on the airplane, man.
What's wrong with Designer?
On airplane in mid-flight, I believe. Was it mid-flight?
Down. Go
Designer
play solitaire or some shit.
Something, man. What's wrong with that guy? But that's, just Designer, man. Like, that's good for him to be good that he's alive and well.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, he's alive and
I don't know about the well, boy.
He's well. You jacking off.
Now you whipping it. Now you whipping it out 10,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Different way of trying to join the Mile High Club.
Yes, yeah.
Fake Future.
There you go.
Fake Future. There it is.
We all thought that when we first heard him. When I first heard him with Pablo, Life of Pablo, right? They know everybody heard him.
Father stretched my hand.
Yeah.
I thought it was Future.
I did too. I was like, why Future going by Designer? I was like, maybe some label shit, some name like Prince type shit. I was like, maybe like maybe it's child support catching up with him. You got to change his name. That's what I figured. But no, it was a whole nother person. It wasn't Future trying to beat the law. So yeah, fake Future. So yeah, shout out to him jacking off on the plane. Vaseline fall out your pocket. What else we got? Dion, you got anything, Dion? All right, Lonzy, back to you again. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, man. What you doing with it? That's the resident Star Wars nerd. Well, we all are, but hey.
Somewhat, but yeah. And Daniel too, but
okay.
Everybody, basically everybody except for Dion, yeah.
And Kenny, Kenny.
Kenny knows Darth Vader.
Yeah, and he know the lightsabers.
That's it. That's all they need to know. Yeah,
and the little green guy.
I don't think you pushing it. You pushing.
Nah, I don't even think you know Yoda.
You pushing now. You pushing. It's Vader and lightsabers, but continue on the game. It's what you got on it?
It's the follow up to 2019's Jedi Fallen Order. It was a original story that was brewed up by Respawn Entertainment, former owners of Modern Warfare and Call of Duty. They make their own type of games. One of their last releases was Titanfall, and of course Apex Legends is doing well right now. But they got their hands on producing a Star Wars game, which came out to be Jedi Fallen Order, and it became one of the hits of 2019 when that game dropped. It's a Souls Born type of game, like where you die, you have to go back and recollect your XP from the enemy that killed you. Dark Souls made that popular, so it's one of those games, but not as doesn't have like the tough difficulty like those From Software games. But it's an original story that takes place after some years after Order 66. Won't go into details. If you know it, you don't. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Order 66 takes place after basically all of the Jedi are wiped out throughout the galaxy by the newly formed Galactic Empire, and it tells the story of Cal Kestis, former Jedi Padawan who's a scrapper on I think it was the planet Bosca. Yeah. And he's a scrapper there, and then he's being hunted by the new Sith Inquisitors, and which are basically Vader's apprentices, if you will. And they're hunting for all the Jedi, and they come across Cal Kestis in the first game and take off from there, basically. So,
yeah, there you go.
And end up being one of the sleeper hits of that year, and then the sequel was much anticipated. They basically building up from the first game and taking it to a whole nother level. It's kind of like when Batman Arkham Knight came out, and this is Arkham City. Fallen Order was Arkham Knight, and Survivor is Arkham City, where they just take the game and just expand it on so many different ways. So as you can tell, with even me being biased or whatever, I'm having fun as hell with this. This shit is fun as hell.
Yeah, I played both of them, and so EA doesn't have anything to do with this.
They're just a publisher.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, ain't no way in hell this game did that damn good, and EA got something to do with it.
They're just a publisher, and then as you can see, there are no microtransactions.
There you go. You got to play that motherfucker.
That's EA staple right there. But this is Respawn Entertainment's game. Like basically, they're the developers, and publish the game, but EA is the actual publisher. They just put their name on it to get it out there and distribute it.
Because you know how they did Battlefront.
What do you do?
Shit.
Microtransactions.
Oh yeah. They did open up the floodgates on that shit. Yeah, you're right.
Turned everybody away from that game when they put it out there. It was gonna be heavy microtransactions to be able to level up in the game. So it's nothing like that.
Lonz, you being modest, man. Y'all, this game fire as fuck. Lonz being modest as hell, man. The first one, it was a little stiff, a little wonky. I tried to play the first one. I almost beat it, but I just ended up watching the spoilers. I didn't like, the first game has two stances, your regular single sword, and I always call it the Darth Maul. This one, they didn't open up the floodgates to give you 3 more stances. You break them bitches apart. You got dual wielding lightsabers. He got a stance with a lightsaber and a gun, and he got the Kylo Ren motherfucker with the cross.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Crossword.
Yeah, you get that later in the game, but y'all, this game fire as hell. It moves just mechanically. It moves way better than the first one. Like Lonzy said, that jump between the Arkham games, it's that. Like I said, the stances, that's a little nod. The Ghost of Tsushima, because this game. Yeah, you ain't gotta be a Star Wars fan. This shit's fun to play. The only thing that gets me in this game, sometimes you get lost. You be like, where the fuck I need to be going? You'll be like, do I go this way? Then when you go to the meditation points, you can get your energy back, but it spawns the enemies. And my dumb ass, I'll be running backwards through the stage, fighting shit, and look up like I'm going the wrong fucking way. Then gotta do double back, but. This game is it's up there. Game of the year. I don't know. I've told myself that I'm only going to play these type games now. The gamer I've become, I don't have time for these rando games. I've tried it. They don't be any fun. So these top tier games, those games I'm just going to cash in and play now. So
it's definitely my game of the year right now.
Yeah, it's fun as hell. When I first got a chance to fight a stormtrooper, I hit square. I was like, this game got that combat this time. They're like, they got this shit right. So I'm about to the point where I can start training because I just need to go just fight. I just need to be able to fight because I'm just too antsy to find some shit to fight. So I got to get that out of me, and then I can enjoy the game and the world for what it is. So
it's good here because the first game he's a teenager. He's rediscovered his force abilities. Mm-hmm. With the force push and the telekinesis and having to use the lightsaber in combat. So the first game is building on that where he's rediscovering himself. Second game just takes off on the first game. You got all your shit, and you just fucking motherfuckers up from the start.
Yeah. It got that feel. What's the other Star Wars game? Star Killer. What's the game? What's those games?
The
Force Unleashed.
The Force Unleashed. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It don't start off like Force Unleashed. That motherfucker starts off fire. Well, you're because you're a bad guy, but it starts off just like this motherfucker got the sauce. But
that's the last time I was really when the Force Unleashed the first one dropped in.
Yeah,
That's how this is.
Yeah, it got that feeling, and you can tell as you just upgrade some shit. Like, yeah, he's a total badass in this one, and you can kind of play the way you want to play, all the different stances. You can use the force more. They got Jedi mind tricks in this motherfucker. That's tight. Yeah, push R1 and O. I don't know what it is on Xbox, but hey, figure it out. But you can Xbox. I mean, you can Jedi mind trick motherfuckers on there. That's fun. You can actually, it's a skill tree to unlock. More perks with the shit. So that's
the main character in the game. He's the dude from Shameless, right?
Yeah, the redhead kid. Yeah, Shameless, awesome show, man. That's a fire ass show.
Cameron Monaghan, shout out to him.
There we go.
Yeah. Shameless was the goods too, bro.
Like
Shameless was the goods too.
Shameless pretty good.
Shameless was fire.
It tailed off after what's name left, but it kind of.
I never finished.
They crawled to the finish line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the writing got a little weak. The writing got a little weak in the last season.
Emma Rossum, after she left the show, it kind of went a little down.
They just had to finish it up.
Finish it up, yeah.
I enjoyed it from what I saw. Yeah. I ain't gonna go into none of that stuff, but yeah, poor white folks trying to make it.
Yeah, the one adopted black kid.
Yeah,
garbage TV.
Garbage. Damn, Dion, garbage.
Oh man, no bueno for Dion. No bueno.
No bueno for Mr. Shaw. Anything else? What we got? This world of the world we in? Anything else? Trying to.
The new study that came out from scientists. Yeah. There's a epidemic, if you will, amongst people of the oral sex persuasion, if you will, that there's a virus of some sort that's going around, like that starts with oral sex, and it can lead to throat cancer.
Some type of cancer. Yeah.
Damn! Ain't gonna stop me.
No, not really.
Niggas smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna keep eating this pussy.
There you go.
That's it. Everybody on Twitter
Hey, there's a lot of shit you do that can give you goddamn cancer anywhere in your body.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop me from eating
outside this drinking nothing but water, everything else will kill you, man. Like everything else is shown out there, man.
Hey, fuck them for saying that shit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, everybody automatically assumed it was geared towards the ladies, which just laughed about that on Twitter. Hey man, we're straight. Like, bro, it goes both ways.
Yeah, that's what got me. I'm like, yeah, Mama Kenny said that in our group text talking about. I feel sorry to be a woman. I'm like, oral sex is everybody, man. I thought it's everybody.
Equal opportunities in this bitch.
Yeah,
we both can get throat cancer.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
Didn't Michael Douglas have throat cancer? He said it was from
eating too much twat.
He did say that. I forgot about that.
He did before he passed though, right?
Who's he dating?
Rosa.
No. That's Mark. That's Mark. No, that's Mark Clark Duncan. You thinking about?
Oh yeah.
You think about the Green Mile.
Yeah, I'm thinking about him. I don't know why I thought about it. My bad.
Yeah, about Michael Douglas. This is Wall Street move. Yeah, Wall Street and
basically
Disclosure. Basically, Disclosure.
Him.
Hank Pym.
Yeah,
I was about to say Hank Pym.
There we go. Good going, Tion. Good going.
I forgot. My bad.
Hey, man,
bring it back in today's age. We were a little dated in our references there.
Yeah, here we go. There you go. Yeah, you did like the
moral of the story: get checked out for HPV.
There you go, man.
There you go.
I guess that's it. Yeah, but Ian, you was doing like the lady off Abbott Elementary. They say somebody. I think the older teacher. They said she got that glitch. And you say one. Yeah, you kind of went with that.
Yeah,
so that's
what it was.
Yeah,
that episode was hilarious.
I can't think of her name, but
she's Miss Shirley Ralph. There
you go.
There it is.
There you go.
But that episode was hilarious. She was getting everybody's name wrong.
Think he went that route. Yeah, I think he went that route. The other night, me and Ian was talking about. Well, Ian got to talk about EA games, and I think that's what we talk about with the Star Wars. You're trying to see what they got to do with that, but yeah, we're just talking about just the run EA had of video games. Outside of Madden and Live and.
The Def Jam.
Def Jam. There you go.
They had Def Jam, and then in the early 2000s, they were doing all the Bond games after GoldenEye.
Oh wow! How'd them come out?
They were straight. I used to play them.
They killed it. They killed that too.
They did.
They killed everything.
Yeah, 007 Skyfire. That was dope. That was the original Bond game on PS2.
Agent on the Fire.
The Medal of Honor games.
Yep. Yeah.
Good old days of the
This man has never played Def Jam Fight for New York, and I gotta give him the play.
Yeah, I didn't. That's the second one, right?
Yeah, Jonas didn't. Jonas didn't play it.
I didn't.
Yeah, Jonas didn't play it.
Y'all don't remember the first? The first one I played it, and I was like, all right, cool.
The second one, like I said, the first one to the second one, it's the same thing. Arkham Knight and Arkham City.
It don't get no better than that.
Sorry.
As far as a fighting game,
sorry.
With rappers,
they
don't
Fight for New York was awesome.
No better.
What year
than
that came out? What year is this?
04?
04?
Oh, goodness.
04.
Oh, I was lost in the world this time, y'all. Oof.
Yeah, 04. That's why I say I knew you didn't play it because I had asked another member of the show, not a member of the show, but a friend of the show. Hey, Joe playing Fight for New York? You ain't playing shit right now.
I was lost in the world then, man. Oh yeah,
I gotta give him to play this shit.
Yeah, and yeah.
Classic.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I was playing then was Madden and
Self of Madden. I was about to say Self of Madden
and that Grand Theft. One Grand Theft San Andreas out somewhere in there.
San Andreas was out.
That's the only games I can't even remember playing, trying to touch back then. I had life, boy, life. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I was talking to a guy who sell dope recently. He was telling me how he never watched the NFL draft before because he was just so busy in the streets. So, hey, man, that's life, man. That's life. And this nigga was telling me, I was literally having this conversation with it too. He was telling me.
Just like head coaches who don't see movies.
Yeah. You just, hey, man, you tied up in shit.
Don't have time for it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tied up in shit. Let y'all get to some sports shit. Anything on the way out?
Oh, I got what? Well, they got Guardians. Anybody going to see Guardians?
I forgot about the movies. Yeah,
Cinco.
Gotta go see that. Oh, think about that. When's the 4th? The Friday Night Letdown. We turned 2 years old on the 4th. When is the 4th?
Thursday.
That'll be Thursday.
Yeah, we got to send out a tweet
We turned, May the 4th. May the 4th. Crazy. That's our shit, man. May the 4th
be with you, which is Star Wars Day.
That is a Star Wars national holiday right there.
I still remember that day. Me and Dion sitting there talking to each other as if nobody was paying us attention. Look at that, Dion. How you feel, D? 2 years old, my boy. You got me to do this shit for 2 years and actually
didn't get you to do anything, sir.
Oh, here we go.
I keep saying that.
Here you go, Dad.
Dion, you got me to do this shit for 2 years.
I didn't get you to do anything.
I love you, bro.
Didn't get you to do anything.
I love you, bro. Keep showing up.
You the one that came up with the name of the show, so how I get you to do the show?
I didn't want that was my initial move at the time.
Okay.
I had a name for some other shit.
Yeah,
man,
okay.
But that was some other shit that fell through, and it just
It just stuck.
It did. There you go. Then we picked up Lonzy. Then Daniel Delay, my cousin, doing some shit. Can I come on? Why not? Then I begged him to come on and to stay with us, and here he is. And then Kenny,
we both came up with the idea of doing a podcast. You had the name. I didn't make you do anything.
Okay. All right. You right. Dion.
Thank you.
Then Kenny had to teach Kenny and Didi how to podcast, so they had no idea. And then Kenny brung on Ian. Do y'all remember the show without Ian? Does anybody remember how it was without Ian? Does anybody even?
A little bit.
A lot of woe Kennys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I watched quite a few of them.
I don't remember doing this shit without you being here, man. It's just like, Ian got to be here to do it.
It was just funny. We was just at work. He was like, hey, man, just get on the pod. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm an introvert. I don't really do shit like this, but okay, they allow me to come on. I think it was episode 50.
Look at him. He know the number. He mumbled the number.
He don't know the number.
He mumbled the number.
57, and it is... Yeah, this is 87. So I've been on 30.
Look at
That's
that.
That's what's up.
Look at that. Go in. Whoa, in. There it go. We turned 2 years old. We doing some things. So, yeah.
Right.
Those things is on my mind. Like I said, Guardians of the Galaxy, back to that. Yes, going to check that out for sure. Got to
that's
see
the
that
finale. Yep, this the finale. No more Guardians.
And then y'all,
be sad,
yeah.
You're probably going to cry.
Yeah, James Gunn's swan kiss, if you will.
Mm.
It's his farewell to the MCU.
And if you think about it, finally get a finality because they said Batista's not coming back to the role. Zoe said she's not coming back to the role. So yeah, we finally get a finale out of a Marvel storyline because they good for keeping portals open. So. This
we'll see him in some type. Yeah, we'll see him in some type of capacity. And also, I did see this too. First F-bomb in MCU. First F-bomb in MCU will debut in. We don't know. It's debuting in Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's just been said.
It was announced. First F-bomb in the MCU.
Okay. All right.
And they said James Gunn left a bunch of Easter eggs from all three of the movies that you're supposed to. It's like a coordinates or something like that. That's supposed to be he left in all three movies, and then once you get to the third one, it'll tell you something about the galaxy.
Take my notepad there. Take my notes.
Because they on Earth at one point, right? Aren't they on Earth? Because remember Star-Lord and Gamora's sister Nebula. Remember he's trying to tell her to open up a car door. So like they end up on Earth somehow. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Then y'all weak ass Fast and Furious, Daniel, that come out.
Yes,
sir.
Oh
boy.
How many they got?
Too many.
10,
Too many.
We 10.
Gotta be 10.
We 10 games in, baby.
What's wrong with Fast and Furious?
Let's get it.
I told y'all before I can only watch them on TV. I need commercial breaks to break me away from the bullshit. Like it was about cars and street racing, man. It's just
I got my Thursday ticket already ready.
Daniel ready.
I got to see it.
Now you want to see the Fast and Furious movie?
Yes, I do.
Yes, let's go, Didi. That's what
I
I'm talking
do.
about.
I actually like that. I'll go see it. Yeah.
You like action
That's what I'm
movies?
talking
Yeah, I
about.
like action movies.
Didi likes
Anything
Nothing's
action,
more
I'm in
important than Family Joke.
Hey, how you spun that on your ass?
That's right.
Damn. Damn,
Motherfucker. There you go.
That was a good one.
It was good.
Spend my $80.
Oh, no, I ain't taking the kids go see that shit. Hell no, man. Me and her, well, yeah, you still right. It would be $80 treatment.
Still be $80.
Fuck that. Didi got that purse. She gonna put some goodies in that motherfucker.
Damn right.
Liquor and every goddamn thing in that bitch. There you go.
Hey, up here they got the Regal thing where it's like unlimited movies. I had to go ahead and sign up for that because I got tired.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it's like 18. I think it's $18 a month. You get unlimited views.
If you're a movie goer, it's a bargain.
I got unlimited movies too.
Oh, really?
Oh, we know, Dion.
Oh.
I watched Scream 6 last night. Good movie.
Oh, really? Really? It's good. I've heard mixed reviews on it, D. What's your takeaways from it?
If you like the Scream series, you'll like it. The ending was kind of stretched out, but it was straight.
There's room for more.
That one finally came out on Paramount Plus, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I watched. Yeah, you're right.
There you
Paramount.
The Paramount Plus.
Deja vu.
There you go. But they leave room for more movies, D? They can keep
Probably, yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Because they make money, so why not?
Yeah,
I
you
was
go.
about to say, as long as it's making money.
The fan bases, yep.
Yeah, somebody go see that shit.
Mario Brothers made $1 billion, so there will be another Mario
No
movie.
way.
Oh, I figured that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Really?
Mario's
Yeah, that movie being 20 years in the making.
Yeah.
And now you've got 3 to possibly 4 generations of families going to see that movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You right
That's
about
a lot
that.
of. Hey.
Yeah,
It is right.
That's what a success was. That's what a success was. Yeah,
There's been like 4 or 5 billion-dollar movies during the pandemic. Top Gun, I don't know how that made $1 billion, but Top Gun, Spider-Man, Mario, and I gotta find the other one. Oh, Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar was the other one.
One more.
Yeah, Top Gun is what saved the movie theater industry.
I don't get Top Gun. I'm sorry.
Dion was for white folks, man. A lot of white.
Yeah, Tom Cruise took the gamble, and he was the only one at the time that said this movie will not be coming out on streaming services. You're going to go to the theater. Yeah, everybody went to the theater.
$1 billion for Top Gun, flying airplane.
It was supposed to be really good.
Yeah, the second movie was good. Hey, it was all the callbacks. If you do the callbacks from the first movie, it was good.
I like certain parts from the original movie. I don't like the whole movie, but
you answer a lot of 50 and 60-year-old white men who just remember that shit from back in the day.
Nostalgia.
Look, it's
nostalgia.
It's the opposite of like the other folks don't like Friday, like how our culture like Friday. They be like, what? Wait, what movie is that?
Nah, Friday ain't closing no bill though.
Like,
how much did Friday make? $20 million?
Yeah, well,
off a $3 million budget though. Off $3 million budget.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah,
profit.
Yeah,
that's a profit.
Same people who don't like the Marvel movies be the same ones who go see Top Gun and that type stuff. Mm-hmm. Just older white America. It takes them back to the days when they were young people, when they were nothing.
Yeah, I was finna say, don't even. And I was finna egg you on just
I know where
then.
you're going.
I had to stop myself. I was saying, nah.
Y'all no, yeah.
Was.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. When a white man can goddamn have his way in the goddamn America, he can touch some pussy and not get in trouble out here, man.
Have his way? When did that stop?
No.
Come on,
message.
Whoa, Dion.
That ain't gonna never stop. They always got their way.
There you go.
They do always got their way.
Yeah, well,
Grab them by them, man.
There you go. We know.
I don't know about that. I'm talking about just
having your
life
way.
period.
There you go. Yeah. It's catching up to him though. Catching up to him slowly.
No, it's not.
Well, you know,
No, it's not.
And say about it. And say's a lot. You know, you got Donald Sterling's and people like that, and that it's coming.
Guys' age.
It's coming slowly, man. It's coming slowly. That's what he says.
When's that show come out? The Sterling show.
I haven't seen a date yet.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Is it serious or what is it? What is it?
I don't know.
It'll be like that People versus OJ show.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. What, American something stories or something? But I think it's like this. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, they had that, and then they had the one with Bill Clinton. And old girl. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be serious a little bit, I guess.
Okay, a little seriousness to it. Okay, all right.
Did y'all see the Twisted Metal teaser?
There's no video. It's just
seen it when y'all put in the group
Tweezer,
chat.
yeah,
it's gotta be
Samoa Joe was playing
Sweet Tooth.
Samoa Joe.
I will not be watching.
What's
that
he look
shit.
like now?
Oh,
What's
no.
Samoa Joe look like?
Like Samoa Joe?
He's still the same size and everything.
Yeah, he got the mask on. Yeah, he just put the mask on. That's it.
Okay, that'll work. What not?
Not in. I'll check for it because, like I said, these are the same writers that did Deadpool movie. And Will Arnett is going to be in it, and it's going to be
Will Arnett. He's the voice of Sweet Tooth, but Samoa Joe's the body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to see you
Like Kevin Nash the Shredder. Yeah, like Kevin
Yeah, I
Nash.
don't want to hear that damn boy. No.
Yeah, so
He
so
said
you
that damn
got
voice. Like hell no, ain't with that.
yeah.
What's wrong with Samoa Joe voice?
Just a sweet too. When I think of the video, I think of the video game. So I played Twisted Metal very
Very heavy.
very heavy.
Oh yeah, we was on that heavy. Twisted Metal too.
Yeah, Twisted Metal 2 is classic.
That was
Yeah,
classic. Shit, but
See, I got two Sweet Tooth. So I got the PlayStation 1 Twisted Sweet Tooth. Then I got Twisted Metal Black Sweet Tooth.
he was buffing mean in that one, right? He was.
The one that went dark.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. They're trying to bring it back.
Yeah, when all of them were prisoners, inmates, or whatever, and everything, and they all had like a play to each one of them to see the ending.
Who's the dude on the bike?
Mr. Grimm, man.
Mr. Grimm.
Mr. Grimm,
man.
that's your boy. That was your boy.
Take all your life away, like come on, man.
But he had no armor. He had a trade-off. Trade-off, man. I ain't got no fucking armor on a fucking motorcycle out there, man.
Mr. Grimm will kill you quick, boy.
Y'all
Come
niggas
on,
fucking
man.
around, hit me with that dark side with that big ass 18-wheel. I'm out, man. I can't. That monster truck run you up. You're dead. You're dead.
Yeah, Dark Side, Axel.
Yeah.
Axel was the one that had his arms in the wheels,
he was
right?
all he was always and they made it a torture device on Twisted Metal Black.
And then my back was.
Spectre had the ghost missiles.
That's
go through the
Spectre.
wall.
That's what I was about to say.
Spectre.
Spectre. That's what I was about to
You
say.
just shoot him, but it didn't do no damage though. It didn't do no damage. Straight off.
With the
It didn't do no
Warhol. I used to play Warhol.
Now that's a game they need to remake.
What?
Yeah.
Twisted
They
Metal.
tried it, but then it.
Yeah, that shit.
But they tried to go to online model and it didn't work.
What was that knockoff Twisted Metal game?
Oh, they did have a.
What was the name of that game?
Oh shit! What was that joint?
I
My
forgot
goodness!
the name of it. Everybody, man, that's better than Twisted Metal. No, it's not.
Cause
You talking about on PlayStation?
Yeah, the environments with the struggle.
Vigilante Heroes.
There you go.
Vigilante 8.
Vigilante 8.
It was on PlayStation. It was on PlayStation
It was
first.
straight. It was something to play. It was something to play.
It was, but it wasn't better than Twisted Metal.
That big old school bus.
Yeah,
Man, the school bus, yeah.
That game, I remember just had there was like a barn stage. I used to always play on there.
And which one was the Eiffel Tower stage? So I remember the
Twisted Metal 2.
That was 2. That was
Metal 2.
They set the bombs up on the little.
blow the Eiffel Tower. Then you could ride that bitch all the way down. I remember all that.
Setting up bombs was very fun on that game.
I might need to find that shit on Amazon.
Twisted Metal 2 was fire. It was fun. Like I said, Mr. Grimm and Spectre, those were my go-tos. Then maybe the monster truck.
Yeah, Spectre and Warhol for me.
That was yours.
Yeah.
Two was the best, and Black was my favorite.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Twisted Metal. Anybody? Hey, what you hear? What you got? Well, we got you here. What you going? We got anything you want to talk about? Anything in the DD world?
Anything on social media?
Yeah. Here we go. She smiles.
Besides that picture I sent you.
What's that picture you
with the
sent
guys?
me? What, huh? Were those guys or girls?
Picture with the guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There
They're
you go.
guys.
Huh?
That's what they are transforming to. Guys.
Oh, boy.
It's a picture she sent.
Y'all didn't see that in the group text?
I saw it.
That? Yeah. Well,
I can't
I think that's a beautiful thing.
Well, you talk about because we don't get in trouble.
Well,
we don't get flagged when you talk about
You
it.
can't. How you gonna get in trouble?
Because there's a woman.
All I'm
Is that
saying
in
is
the
that
group chat?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
from last
glad
week.
that people
That's a
could come
long
together and
story.
all, they all got their surgery done at the same time, just to kind of help each other
What kind
out.
of surgery? Man? You got to come on now. You got to get the people.
Well, they're transitioning.
And what kind
Transitioning into male.
3 females.
3 females, and they all got their surgery at the
Yeah,
same
what surgery?
time.
What surgery they
To
got?
be supportive
what
of each
surgery
other.
did they get? What kind of surgery?
They got their breast removed.
There you go.
He look like
Yeah. Because when I saw it, y'all know the first thing I said. I was like, man, what these fly guys doing? That's the first thing I said.
That is
then I looked
so
again and
messed
said,
up.
whoa,
Oh my
these.
god.
I don't see that.
Deion from last, this is from
Yeah, it's
last
probably-
week. This
yeah,
last Sunday. This is when we finished the show last week, D.
Yeah.
So you got a lot
Yeah,
of
so then
Jack.
it came into like a little debate about like transgender women. Basically, is it fair if a transgender guy, I'm guessing, joins into the
WNBA.
WNBA, yeah. And I kind of agree with them on that. I don't think they should.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
just.
There you go.
Here's
Here we
the
go.
thing.
Here you go.
We
If
talk
you are
about
a man transitioning into a woman, you do not need to be joining any kind of sports for females. You're just taking it away.
Oh, here.
this is
From
all
a
this
woman.
this
Oh, here
this
we
is all
go.
this is all I'm saying. Would you have a person that was assigned female at birth and transitions into a male? Are we going to allow that person to play in the NFL or college football?
she gonna die.
No,
Shit.
you wouldn't.
He.
No,
That's it.
they wouldn't even survive, man. I'm not gonna lie.
So why is everybody getting so upset about women saying that they're
yeah, women.
uncomfortable?
Oh,
Yeah, that's all.
I didn't pay any attention when I read
See, there you have it, Deion.
Yeah, that's
There
why.
you have it.
That's why we say quiet when Dee mentioned it.
Yeah, that's why I told. That's why the first thing I said to come
And
my
it's
brain
not-
is.
I mean, come on now. I mean,
I
just,
thought it was 3 dudes, right?
no.
I thought it was.
On some, some
I just
different
glanced
type
at it.
shit.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah, see, that's right. I
Those
glanced
are
at it, said
women
something, and then
transitioning into men, and they all
Okay.
There you
got
go.
their surgeries together.
There you go. In
as best
support of each
friends.
other. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but back into that conversation, like I said, female athletes are kind of speaking out about it, feeling that it's not fair.
Yeah.
You got a certain people that are saying that they're being transphobic. No, that's not
Yep.
the case because, like I said, take a person that was assigned female at birth and transitions into a male and decides they want to play college football or basketball or anything like that.
Mhm.
What will be the likely outcome of that situation?
I guess they can be a kicker or a punter. That you
Nah,
can
We
man.
got to go past that because
And just think
we,
about
we've,
going up
we've
for a
already been there.
rebound or
put them
something
in
like
middle
that.
linebacker lines,
Yeah.
strong
Yes.
safety in the box. What's going to happen? Nothing good.
Fullback.
They're going to
Derrick,
dominate.
Fullback.
Derrick Henry coming down full speed. What's going to happen?
I'm just saying, you got to see. People don't look at both. You got to play both sides. I'm just saying. Everybody
Hey.
wants to point at that situation, but flip it around, Matthew McConaughey style. Now imagine if
Good
Like I
one.
said, yeah. What
you got to think about that.
What you got
You
in?
got a man that's transitioned into a woman that fights in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And it's
it was a
Fallon
bit.
Fox.
Mm-hmm.
It was a MMA, some MMA fight. I saw
some
that.
MMA
Go ahead, yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't allow that.
And she fought this black chick and knocked her shit
Ah,
senseless. I'm talking
yes.
about she was like
And they should not have allowed
after
that.
the fight, and I was just like, that shit ain't even
That ain't cool.
that ain't cool, man.
Yeah.
So what happened? So now, I'm not gonna say that men can beat on women, but is it gonna be different if you're transgender and you beat on
that's-
a woman, but now you're a
that's it.
woman?
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on now, see let's come on now.
Pandora's
One more
box.
damn.
Man, come on, man. Now I can beat on women because I done transformed, man. Come on.
There it is.
That's a
I'm
little
just saying.
cheap.
Like the way I look at it,
Wow.
sign the waivers and the disclaimers and have at it.
Nah.
It's entertainment. It's America, baby.
So, any man come home, you want to beat your wife up, just put a dress on, some lipstick, and whoop her ass. You good, right?
Edit that.
Nah.
Edit that shit
Do
out.
not do that.
You good then?
And it should be some type of
it's
law.
going
It
down
should
right
be-
this motherfucker.
The following next set of views, thoughts, and opinions that are about to be shared with the audience are those of Jonas and Jonas alone, and they do not reflect the same views, thoughts, and opinions as the rest of the Friday Night Letdown crew. Now,
I wish
to the
you
show.
would.
Man, you got that right, because you've been trying to
you
get
good,
me.
Joe. You
yeah,
good.
yeah. 'Cause she been trying to put me in drag and wigs and all that fly guy shit. Oh, yeah, nigga, I'm with it now. I dress up to whoop some. That's the still off on you a few times.
All right, moving along.
Just work some shit out real quick.
Moving along.
Hey.
Leave this alone.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go.
No,
Yeah,
man.
boy. You been body a little young.
That's a whole different ball game. Ball
is.
game, though.
It
They
is.
shouldn't be allowing them to
But they-
wrestle, fighting. Nah,
But they
boxing.
people. That's how they feel.
That should be all off limits, though. Seriously.
It's gonna take some legislation of some sort to
So
figure out
Dion,
that.
we can't talk about the AEW wrestler then.
Oh, they got that. They got that.
AEW.
Nyla Rose, first
Yeah.
trans woman wrestler.
She's.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
That's not. We didn't say anything.
No, I be trying to
it's
make
the
sure.
truth. It's the truth. Yeah.
No, I be trying to make sure. So she was a dude. Now
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and she wrestling the women.
Right.
Is she
And
much
it
bigger?
Is she
Faster,
big?
strong?
Gotta
She
be
was,
way
she, was,
much
she, was a,
bigger.
she was a male at birth.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Mhm. She was a signed
I'm
male
talking
at
about
birth.
she's like. Can
She
you
like-
tell?
She's
the-
been a
You know the
champion.
height? What's the height?
She's been
Height and
a
weight?
champion. I don't know the height and weight, but you can still hear her voice too. Her
Oh,
voice too
man.
as well.
Mm.
She's been a champion on the AEW. So
She ain't built like Mark Henry or some shit.
That's too. Whoa, whoa.
No,
whoa.
not that
That's
big.
scary. Then. Oh goodness.
not that big.
Oh goodness. That's
I'll
scary.
send a picture in the
Yeah.
There you
chat.
go.
She got some weight on her.
Yeah, she do got some weight on her.
Is it noticeable? Like you can tell. Like
Nah,
that's...
not if they
Nah,
got
if
the
I wouldn't have told you,
surgery.
you would have known that.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. There we
okay.
go. See, I was
All
trying to. I wasn't about the size. Like Okay. Okay. But yeah. But like Mr. Chappelle said, if LeBron was to do that, he'd average 100 points a night. This would be LeBron. He can.
Joanna Man.
We can go to the whole every
Yeah,
time.
Joanna Man and South Park did an episode on that where basically Macho Man Randy Savage decided to be a woman and just wiped the floor with the women's competition.
Yeah, man. But yeah, and then Didi had sent me a video. I don't know if I put it in the group text, but it was like a panel of women. They were talking about that, and the female, she said she's 6 foot. She played AAU basketball, and she was like, she's against it because she knows if she was to go against a male, same, another 6 foot male who plays, AAU basketball, or whatever, he'll probably dominate her. It's just because it's just genetics, man. Science, bitch.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, man. But hey, Lonzo, I guess you got a point. When that female, well, when he gets in the box and gets ran over by Derrick Henry, I guess we'll make that decision then. That's
Or as a running back and goes up the hole and then just gets.
Wow. Well, you might be a little scat back type. You might be able to.
A running back?
You still not going. You might not have that breakaway speed, man.
Ooh, think about that.
I wouldn't even want to do that to
Think about
myself.
that. You on something else? You right.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not sure. I mean, you can come at me if you want to, but I'm just saying. I'm just stating obvious here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, everybody uses the Joanna Man argument, but what about the other side? Put him on the field. Put him on the field.
Yeah.
With those gladiators.
What new to him?
New to him. Yeah.
I get in trouble. I probably get in trouble for that.
Kickers or punters.
There's a reason why they're always kickers or punters. You're not putting nobody. Well, quarterback. Now, when you're younger, until you get into high school, when everybody just takes off and you just become giant men or whatever. You've got plenty of women that play pee wee football and middle school, all the way up to middle school. Some instances high school too. And they play multiple positions on the field. There was a girl who was a tailback in high school and she was really good. It's not until you get to the next level in college where it becomes like a situation.
You're a little sticky, yeah. I just wouldn't put myself in that position. Me trying transgender, no.
Okay.
You're gonna be dead.
Yeah. I don't know.
I got the pictures, Dane.
Yeah, Ian pulled up a picture of that wrestler, y'all. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, man. Is that a girl? That's a
is.
real
Now,
girl?
now,
Not AI. It's not AI.
Man, that's
Male at birth now woman.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, it's not AI, baby.
Man, that look like a man.
There you go. Didi can say it.
It looks like a man.
If we wouldn't have said nothing, you wouldn't have said that.
Yes, I would have. You can tell by like the whole top part. Like it's all muscular like a man, like a linebacker. The shoulders. Look at that, man.
Okay.
And then you know how men got that V shape like on the stomach part? That woman, man, got it.
Let's move on.
That man got it.
Let's move on.
He got that.
Hey,
Let's move
women
on.
know.
The physique, whatever you want to call it.
Women know what's going on, man.
Hey,
She know
man,
what's
you
going
can't
on.
fool me. You ain't gonna be able to do
Probably
that.
fool one of them simps. Trick them out their money.
Nah.
Or it's into that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was into that kind of thing.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, we got to approve from Didi. We got to approve from Didi, so we're good. We're good.
You good. Super good. Super good.
Boy, y'all silly.
Anything else you got? You want to hang out with?
Talk about Sukiana?
Yeah, Sukiana.
Sukiana.
There you go.
Jonas said he want me to lick his ass crack.
Oh, nah, me this ass. I didn't say that. I didn't
little bit of pillow talk on the air.
If you want me to punch you, start touching around my ass. I'll punch your ass for real. I don't need your clothes, nigga. I'm gonna punch your
Go
ass.
and get your diaper changed, though.
Is that the lingo? Is that the lingo? in the
That
street?
interview she had was wow.
That is the name. Getting your diaper changed.
That's
Man.
it. That's it. This episode will be called "Getting Your Diaper Changed."
That
Getting your diaper changed.
that
Joe's
interview
diaper
she
changed.
did was wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man.
No.
She was talking about shitting on niggas' face. She was
In that song?
in that interview.
No,
In the interview,
Hey, some dudes that pay for that. Some dudes that
they
like that.
they into that shit.
She'd be
Yeah.
loved if she go out to Dubai. She'd be rich.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Sukiana, man.
I mean, the song
Wait a
come
minute,
on,
did
and
she
you
rap?
kind of just.
What did she do?
Yeah, she raps. Yeah,
that's what she do, yeah.
She
I
rap.
didn't know what she did. I didn't know what she did either for a while. Then I on Funny Mark, I was like, oh, she's a rapper.
And she appears on Love and Hip Hop.
There you go.
There it
know
is.
that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put that.
But I put that like that video. If you watch it, with the volume down, it's ain't nothing. It's something to get
Something to
you through
look
there.
at.
Yeah, you go. Something to
It
get
is
you through
something to
there.
look at,
Something to
yeah.
get you through there because she just shaking her ass in
The whole
a studio
time.
of some sort, like around the engineering and mixing board. She's just shaking her ass on it or on the floor and shit. And so yeah, we know at the end, that's internet going crazy. Switch up. You say all my niggas I hang with got a switch, something with a switch. Now I'm eating his ass. He's eating my ass. Switch. Yeah, we've heard this shit. And, yeah,
And she does
yeah.
eat ass. She said it.
You can say a lot of things.
No, I believe that.
I think this girl out here eating ass.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you should see her like how she acts. Like
There's
that's how she
women
is
out
in
here
real
doing that, though.
life.
You don't believe that?
She act like that in real life though.
Changing diapers.
Hey,
Hey, get your diaper changed, man.
Changing diapers.
That's what we are doing. All right.
no.
Well, I know. Yeah, but anyway, yes.
You a woman that eat ass, stay away from me with your septic tank mouth ass.
But it may be healthy. That may be healthier than sucking dick.
No. You got bacteria and all type of shit in your ass. You mean tell me motherfucker eat ass and don't get throat cancer?
There
But
you
if I
go.
eat pussy, I get throat cancer? Y'all kiss
Who
my
said
ass.
y'all
that
get throat
shit.
cancer?
It's a-
by
it's a-
eating?
it's a-
It's a new.
This is
It's a new study. Yeah, it's a new.
No,
Yeah, it's a
y'all
new
got
study.
me
that's
No
out there.
way.
I'm eating
Yeah,
pussy.
oral sex.
I'm not
Oral
eating
sex
no
is
ass.
there's an epidemic of
All the women out
a
there
virus
do
of
not
some
eat
sort
ass.
from oral sex. It could lead it could lead to possible throat cancer.
Whoever came up with that, they couldn't get no head. That's what it was.
Wow.
Whoever came up with that, they
Scientists
could
out
not
of
get no
such and
head
such
at that
university.
given time, so they got pissed off, and they came out with that. That's what that was.
Also, on some incel shit.
Hey, for real, that's what it was. Somebody got stood up that night.
It was
They
a smart
pissed
nerd. It was
off.
a nerd, a scientist
He got
of some
pissed
sort.
off.
It's a scientist of some sort with some
Hey,
credibility. It was like, man, I can't
She
get
couldn't rub it out that night or something.
Oh wow.
Hey, or something. That's why they came out with that. I'm trying to tell you,
on some straight up incel shit.
for real.
That can make sense. I'm following that, baby. That's pretty smart.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
I'm
that.
just saying.
Complete blind
Man,
spot.
these people trying to let you know what's going on out here. Why y'all trying to talk about it, man? Some things going on, man. Y'all don't believe that, man?
No.
Michael Douglas, he said that's how he got it.
Got it?
Nah.
Pleasing his old lady.
Nah.
She need to check her
He
pH
lying.
balance or something. She got
Hey.
something on in there.
That's right. Listen to him.
Eat the dish before you go in that bush.
Hey, seriously. Seriously. Somebody was mad that night.
Somebody was pissed.
Somebody was mad.
Oh,
They
y'all
couldn't
doing
get
the
it.
most, man.
They got stood up.
Deonis Carlson over there.
Oh boy. Then you out, man. But y'all both on to something. Like somebody couldn't get it. Yeah.
Somebody didn't get them none last night.
With the credibility.
So y'all, they need to do a research on what happens when you eat ass. What happens to your throat?
You live.
I mean, it's a thing. Gabrielle Union put it out there, so it's a thing.
Oh yeah,
She put what out?
Oh yeah, she didn't turn Dwayne Wade out.
Yeah. She put that. She put that in a book.
You know how you do a newborn when you change their diaper like
that's why that baby like that. That is why that baby like that. See, that is why that baby like that. See, now it's starting to all come together with this family. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby.
See what I'm saying?
Here we go.
See, it starts just like that now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all done turned the little baby out.
Oh no, turn that out.
Turn that baby out. That's how it all started. Now y'all got the little small one confused. Now y'all dressing that one like a little boy. See what I'm saying?
Y'all know what y'all got to do in this part. Come
Eating
on.
his ass.
Exactly. They all eat ass in that family, seems like now. Hey, I'm just trying to tell you.
Settle down.
Hey,
That's how it all started.
You think about Gabby Union always had that look too when she was younger, like that demonic, that bitch who can really have you going.
Whoa, Jonas.
That's that look. You ever just look at her like that?
Now you saying that she has always
like
had this kind of
demonic.
look to
Think
her.
like in the Stepping Up movies when she was like in that movie.
The step
She
it
look
up.
like a regular woman. What
Nah,
you mean?
she got that look. You think about she got that shit.
The following net set of views, thoughts, and opinions that are about to be shared with the audience are those of Jonas and Jonas alone, and they do not reflect the same views, thoughts, and opinions as the rest of the Friday Night Letdown crew.
Gabrielle out here eating out her husband's
back to the
ass
show.
and got the little boy.
Fucked
Too. That's why she like her ass getting ate. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta give the receive.
Man.
You gotta give the receive, man.
Hey, that's why she gonna get her ass ate.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
got
Trying
everybody.
to figure out what the daddy doing. Trying to figure out how the daddy feeling.
And you see the little boy that hoop, he be hanging with LeBron, and then you like, man, other shit, y'all niggas be on a little too different from me.
All right, man.
Oh man. Come
I'm just
on.
saying.
Yeah. But while we on that, hey, didn't Lonzo, your man's DeSantis, didn't he say something about he's that motherfucker doing live shit, but then he make some law where I'm on D-Wade say his family they feel uncomfortable or some shit like say
So now the family feeling uncomfortable?
Here it go.
Well, the don't say gay law, if you will, the legislature in Florida, you got that, and then the transgender bathrooms, he wants to outlaw that. Basically, you go into the bathroom.
I've seen
DeSantis,
that.
yeah, DeSantis is basically a fascist. He's like a level up Trump. He's a level up Trump, big time. Supports
seen
the
those
Proud Boys.
transgender bathrooms though.
Yeah.
You went in there?
Yes.
You went in there?
No, they're in the Atlanta airports already.
Oh, okay.
So when I go take a flight, the next time I'll be in a transgender bathroom. People been videoing them all on
It's
TikTok.
not, I think it's a unisex bathroom.
Well, it's a bathroom where we
Inclusive.
all got to go in there, do our makeup, watch men go in, watch women go out. We got to see everything.
That's problematic. I'm just gonna hold it.
It's real life.
It is I just feel like me personally, I don't think
the
I would
woman
feel
go in
comfortable
and
going to like a bathroom with men and women. I just don't feel comfortable.
That's how it works.
I'm just like I said, I'm just gonna have to hold it or wait till I get to
Right.
next gas station and go to the.
Yeah, I
What
don't
if you
feel
can't
uncomfortable.
hold
The
it?
gas
though?
station. You gonna go to the gas station instead of
I'm not putting myself in the situation to be in the same bathroom with another lady. I'm not doing it.
I don't feel comfortable being in there with men. I ain't even gonna lie.
I understand that.
I'm not putting myself in that problematic situation.
What if you
because
got to go though? You gonna piss on yourself?
that is a sexual assault because you walk in, you go back, and then now you see sexual assault.
So you gonna shit on yourself?
Can't do it.
I don't know.
That sounds like a goddamn trap.
The cleanliness.
No, the one in Atlanta, that airport is really clean. Like the lady went in there, she videoed
That was
the
Atlanta?
men. Yes.
So they don't have
Why
like
they
a
recording the
men.
bathroom? That's
Cause she
not
was
legal.
Well, she was surprised that it was a man and woman bathroom, so she went videoing.
Yeah,
saying like,
2023.
Oh
that's why she was recording. 2023. And that's why she was recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm staying.
Maybe
If I
feel
see
like
that,
I need to
I'm
go
going.
video when I go in there and use the bathroom.
What you videoing?
Hey, like he said, sexual assault.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
Perverts.
That can happen.
I'm at a urinal, and then all of a sudden I'm getting slapped with handcuffs because I took a piss in front of a woman.
No, it's no. It's no urinals.
No,
it's
so
all
it's not
stalls.
like that.
They're
all stalls. Yeah.
So that may help a little bit, but
they're all
like
stalls.
I say, the cleanliness and security. You gotta have somebody in and out that motherfucker, whatever, 15, 20 minutes.
You have a
Especially at
witness or
nighttime.
something.
The later at night you getting, like, who's checking that,
that
man?
could be,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a big open space with a whole bunch of stalls.
It's a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's a bathroom.
And they got like a little section for makeup. Women do their hair and stuff.
Yeah. Believe it or not, women bathrooms are nastier than men's bathrooms when it comes to periods.
100% facts.
I was at the strip club last night. Prime
100%.
example.
Yeah.
That strip club bathroom is so disgusting.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't even try to be sexist. I can speak from this from
I think I know what
barbecue
strip club
pit
you talking
in
about.
DC. Yeah, just experience. Like I said, the woman's bathroom is way worse than the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
All the time.
The worst you're gonna get in the men's bathroom is piss and shit in the sink or on the floor. Women,
In the sink?
Yeah, it gets weird. But I've seen the same thing in the women's bathroom too at Wendy's.
Or dip in the sink too.
Yeah. There you go.
That's probably the worst.
I
Yeah.
don't seen sunflower seeds in the sink.
It ain't bad.
Yeah.
I can handle that. Shit and piss is like, come on, man, it's a sink.
Yeah.
It's for your hands, not anything else. Yeah.
Women's bathroom though. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
We got some nasty bitch that posts up the women's bathroom almost every day.
Yeah, hold on. Can I add this room? Since y'all brought up the bathrooms, I'm sorry. Why is it a certain group of people that just don't wash their hands when they walk out the bathroom?
Dirty
I
motherfuckers.
know a certain group of people you're talking about, Daniel.
Yeah. They
Just don't get it.
Yeah.
And you give them that look like, come on,
Bruh.
bro,
There was no water running when you came out the bathroom, bro.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like
and
nothing.
you just give them that look like, bruh, so you really not gonna wash your
Yeah,
hands? You gonna walk out?
that's what you want, huh?
I don't give my shit. I don't give a shit face or whatever. Come to the counter and then straight out the bathroom, hand me their money and all that, and then I will take my sanitizer in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty motherfuckers.
There's
let
your
'em
change,
know.
sir.
There you go.
I know where
count
your
some
hands
shit
been.
like that.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
don't get it.
I see
Take
that.
a
just don't get it.
full-fledged dump and just,
just
come
walk
out
on
there.
out.
Walk on out.
Walk
That's
the
hard.
fuck
It's
out.
hard. Yeah, it's hard to take a shit in public. On top of that, man. Like,
Look,
Right?
look at the saint like.
Walmart got Walmart got that little single family stall, and the family bathroom, motherfucker. I just go in there and take a shit, lock the door. It's like being at home. Then fuck them kids, man. Them kids anyway in there started early. If they
This
were
man.
fucking too. Hey man, so I'm telling you, I don't feel like coming home taking shit. Just go in there. You just go in. Everybody do it. I saw one of the stalkers doing. I was like, oh, that's the move we doing around here.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Another thing, if you at Publix, they got their own bathroom in the back room. Publix has their own employee bathroom.
Yes, they do. And that's good. People
Yeah.
should have that.
Yeah, so Publix does
Most
that.
of them, most of Fresh Market had that too. Same thing.
Go in and drop that load, man. Get the fuck on.
All right.
Hey man, we just talking about taking
This
this shit,
man.
man.
All right.
Hey, damn, we started with eating ass, man. We lighten it up,
Right.
man. Man, come
All
on,
right.
man.
Let's move
how we
on.
got here.
Yeah, here we go. It was a
Well,
great
y'all
week
funny.
of NBA playoffs. The first round. Today I did get a little spoiled after the Golden State game. I was like, who playing next? You know what I'm saying? Like, first round's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all day it's over. But I like to start back with well, I'll come back to that. What y'all wanted to do? Golden State, Steph fucking Curry, man.
They
Y'all
took care
put
of
respect on
business.
that boy name.
Put a lot
That
of
third quarter,
Right.
the classic Warriors third quarter. That's
man.
Put
Okay,
respect
tell
on
him to
that boy
take-
name.
Here you go right here. This is my thing. I've been watching, we've all been watching Golden State, but I've been watching them real hard because they're always going against LeBron. And, Golden State, they always so perfect, but every now and then they'll do slightly fundamental things go wrong. Like the game they lost versus Sacramento, they turned the ball over, 20-something times?
Yeah, game
And-
six.
Yeah, game 6. And so that's always got me with Golden State is when they start that turnover-friendly basketball, it's like nobody can ever capitalize because it's bad. But a lot of times they'll turn the ball over and you come down there trying to chunk a three and then they get the ball right back and like you just playing into their hands. And then that third quarter today, they did miss a shit ton of free throws, but Sacramento had no offense going. Kevin Herter, he's supposed to be a shooter, right? I seen this man hit y'all, me watching the game, I seen this man. I know he hit more, but I only seen the man hit 2 3-pointers the whole fucking. Every time I looked up, he getting good looks. It just wasn't falling. Oh man, Sacramento gave it a good go. Good go. I could do that.
As you
It's
said,
great
we
series.
started off
Great
the show,
series.
they out rebounded them in that third quarter too. That's what ultimately
killed
rebound. Sacramento. So
that did him on there. But man, what else y'all got?
They're gonna be playing the Lakers the next round.
The Lakers. Yeah.
who you going for, Dion?
Lakers.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like
Okay, I
Deion
just
should be
wanna make
hands a little tied up. Cause
Lakers fan, man.
you're a Lakers fan, but you
Lakers
know,
fan.
you put.
Well, I tell you
Sound like
this. I
Golden State
saw.
fan too.
Yeah.
I'm a Steph
saying.
fan.
There you
That
go.
he played for
They be hating
Golden
on
State,
that man.
right?
Hating on that man. Hating on that man.
I think it's gonna be a good one though because I did see.
We're gonna hear it this next round. Watch, they gonna start it back up. Oh, LeBron, he's so much better than Steph. We're gonna hear it.
Okay. So
But with the Lakers, I did,
When they do that, hold on, Lonzo. So when they
Go
do
ahead.
that, D, what does that take you to?
Here we
Like,
go.
What happens
Here we
with that?
go.
I just want people to call it like it is, right down the middle. Just give that man props. You can give LeBron props. You don't have to
Okay.
put one man over the other.
Okay. Good going, Dion. I like your style, young
But
man.
LeBron gonna need to wake up because LeBron ain't doing nothing. He
His 3-point percentage is super low. I think he's
stopped
shooting
shooting
the
threes and dominating the mid range in the paint. He's not doing that. He just 20 points a game, 6 rebounds. I mean, it's light.
Light work
No,
for
this
him.
playoff 35, 40 points a game. Come on, LeBron, wake up.
Yeah. Well, second round, maybe he'll turn it up.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
But in that first round, the Lakers did have a leading scorer for each game, so that shows a little bit of depth. To whereas one player was able to pick up the slack. It wasn't LeBron game 1, game 2, game 4, game 5. There was a different lead. Yeah, but I mean, he can if you got somebody that's doing their thing each game. LeBron does have to dominate each game, and that spells good for the Lakers, in my opinion. If they
LeBron was supposed to bend pass the torch to Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis can't stay healthy enough to carry the torch. So it's kind of like I gotta kind of get him going when I can. Because he had a great series.
He ain't the problem. We can stop saying that. Davis.
That's what I said. Yeah, he's supposed to honestly carry the torch going forward.
But if you got one of your players that's able to step up each game, then that bodes well for the Lakers. So as long as they still get the support from the bench, but so that's a good thing. So
get 35, 40 points a game.
It's true.
That's at 90. That's our mentality.
After after the game when LeBron with the 2020. After that game when LeBron had that 20 rebounds and
20 points, 20 rebounds.
Yes, after that game on Kenny Smith.
That was game 4. That was game 4.
Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley and them on their show, Inside In, whatever that is.
Inside the
NBA.
I'm listening to them and Charles Barkley, because that night Anthony Davis had like 8 points. And Charles Barkley kept saying, why does Anthony Davis have these peaks and valleys? And Kenny Smith said some shit that was so fucking smart to me, because Kenny Smith tried to start the conversation by trying to answer it. And he said, he was saying to me, Anthony Davis has never, he's not a 20 and 10 rebound type of guy. He was like, he asked Charles Barkley, he's like, what'd you think at Kentucky? What was it? He wasn't that in Kentucky. And so what got me was, I think what happens with Anthony Davis is, this is just a theory of mine. The pressure you're putting on him to become Hakeem or Shaq, some kind of unicorn who can play both sides of the ball, high efficiency. I think he's not really a 20-point a night guy. He's more of a 15 points, 12 rebounds, 2-3 block shots, a handful of. I think. No, I'm saying, but I think that's what he's most comfortable.
When he came out of college, he was not an offensive threat. He was really
Absolutely.
based off of his
game.
Yeah,
so
going back to Kentucky, that's all he was.
He had to develop his offensive game, and because he came, like I said, later in his development. And I agree with Kenny's assessment of that situation.
Because I think when he does explode for these points, it's like he was just feeling it that night. But I don't think you can actually, and this is when numbers and averages will fuck you up. Because if he goes for 30, let's say he go for 41 game and he goes for 8 points the next, well, the average is that is 24. So you're like, he should get to, but I don't think that's, I think averages kind of fuck up him offensively, just his points per game. So I think if he was more graded on just to get 15 points and to be on that Lakers team and need a second scorer, because he is the second star, but they need a second scorer on that team. And you seeing that with Austin Reeves and whoever Hachimura, Ryu, when he gets
and
going.
when D'Angelo Russell get right, when he acts right, he could be a third scorer on the team too.
So I think that's what is going on with the Lakers is they really need that second scorer because yes, AD is your second star, but he's not your offensively. I think you're just asking a lot, and maybe that can lend some tail of the tape to his injuries all the time because you're asking him to do more both sides, and that's not really what he is. Like, and that's what I got from that, what Kenny Smith said. So maybe we was to grade AD on that and said, AD, we need 25-30. That's not, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, just that's that. So I think that's what's going on with Anthony. That's just my opinion. When Kenny Smith said that, I was like, damn, I never thought about that. Like, he's just not that type of player, but he can do it. He does have the potential, but to constantly do it, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure for one motherfucker to be Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, same way you got LeBron playing against the ghost of Jordan, you want this motherfucker to become the ghost of Hakeem Olajuwon. That's a lot of fucking pressure to do. So that's one thing I saw with Anthony Davis. What the hell are we doing now? That's a take I got from
I got one. It's a shout out to the bubble teams. The bubble teams have been making their presence known this playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jamal Murray. They put a spanking on Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He did his thing last night. Yeah.
They put a spanking on them. I think that's going to be a good long series.
Yeah.
And on the opposite end of that, got to talk about Cleveland's demise, man. The lights was too big for Cleveland.
They wasn't ready
like they wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I said was I don't know how far they could go because I don't know how playoff ready they were just yet.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other one I had? Dylan Brooks. Oh man, you better get your Chinese
Get
ready.
him up out of here.
Get your Chinese ready.
He's a bum. He's trash, and you know it.
I respect him because he stood on it. He stood on what he said. He said, "Oh, I'll say it again." That's why
on nothing.
He didn't stand on it. No,
He's
he
a
didn't.
bum. He's trash, and you know it.
There's an interview. He said it. He said, "I'd still say the same thing if it was the same thing happened again today." This was after he skipped the. It was after he skipped the press conference, of course, but he still said it, and he made it his way out, in the media. So I respect him on that because. He ain't have to say nothing at all, obviously, but
too late. He ain't got no kind of authority, no kind of pedigree to do what he did. Simple as that. And he got everything. He got
to be dropped.
He got everything. Everything he had coming to him came into fruition. I enjoyed every minute from the pregame when LeBron got up in his face. I was like, oh my, here we go. And LeBron didn't even go off that night, but at the same time, it was different little statistics that equated to
40.
Dylan Brooks' infamous quote of "I don't respect you until you give me 40."
So he's a bum. He's trash, and you know it.
In the squad, got blew out by 40.
Lost by 40.
Yeah, they lost by
20
and 20 to equal 40. And then, like I said, get blown out by 40. Dylan Brooks disappearing, and like I said, you don't learn Chinese, buddy.
Here's one I saw. LeBron is the first player with 40 plus wins in closeout games. Oh man, that's great.
That's another 40.
Yeah. So good going for Dylan Brooks, man.
And then the other topic I had was Jonas and his failure quote.
Oh man.
He was right, but he was technically wrong in the same breath.
It's that thing, man.
But he spun it in a good way.
He caught himself.
He spun it in a good way, but
There's a Kobe quote that's out there. Whereas I think he was trying to play off that. Yeah, he was trying to play off of that where Kobe basically says failure doesn't exist. If you technically fail on something, you move on to the next point, but it doesn't exist. So Giannis was playing off of that, but the media was, of course, he threw Jordan's name out there, and Giannis had to, in his second language,
there we go,
I respect the quote, but I guess the media is coming and saying, well, you're the number one seed and you didn't get out first round. That's a failure. But he's playing off of. I guarantee he's playing off of Kobe's quote though.
Yeah,
where he said failure doesn't exist.
And on top of that, think of the second, like anything in your life when you're just the most upset and somebody put a microphone in your fucking face. Like,
it's always about the timing of when you ask something.
Because that hit me like with Bart Scott and Richard Sherman, those type moments when motherfucker you're just feeling it, and so of course he's upset, and you just go, hey, and he tried his best, like Lon said, he in the second language trying to make all that shit work. I
had no problem with what he said. I did. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't have no problem with it
in the right way.
Because I know what he was trying to say. So I didn't. Yeah, I had no problem with what he said.
We as people put yourself in that situation where you know what I'm saying. You find out your check short, and put a mic in your fucking face, or you check your bank account and your money didn't show up. Well, how do you feel about that? You're not gonna be the most thought through. You're like, I want my motherfucking money. You're gonna be much more emotional. So he had a lot of emotion behind that because Giannis is a very thought through type, thoughtful type dude, and he just called him at the wrong time. That's all I saw from him. He just called a nigga who he took a loss at work. You know what I'm saying? He just some shit happened at work, and you put a mic in his face, and we forget.
He might have been a little bit mad at your boy Budenholzer too.
Yeah, come on, man. Budenholzer, man.
I think he was a little frustrated about that.
That's the white Doc Rivers, bro. Them niggas is living off a championship, bro. Like, come on, man. Budenholzer. Everybody always says it, he doesn't change shit. It's the same fucking team, the same shit. It's Giannis top of the key going downhill or pick and roll, and then he's gonna kick it to Middleton broke. Drew Holiday made driving kick, and then Robin Lopez or whatever fucking Lopez is.
That's Brooke. That's Brooke.
Whatever one it is.
Damn,
he just.
You don't like Middleton?
No, I don't say I don't like him. I'm just paying attention to what hell be happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the opinionated one. I just try to tell what the fuck I'm seeing on the court. Chris Middleton, he plays sometimes he don't. They try to make an all-star. He's not quite that level yet, so he's.
He got the money of it though. He got the money of it.
That's Giannis. Hey, that's Giannis' Pippen.
There's a lot of bums out here getting paid, bro. That don't mean you good. You got to pay the money to somebody. Shit.
That's awesome.
So you got to get the money to somebody.
Middleton be hooping. I ain't gonna let you say that. Middleton be
He
hooping.
That's Giannis' Pippen.
Year, though. That was the thing. He was in and out
That
with
too.
that knee injury.
That too.
Yeah.
So that's why I
he
look
earned
at
his
them.
money during the championship year. I'll give him that. He definitely earned his money during the
But
championship year.
it's what have you done lately?
That's another thing. Yep.
What have you done lately?
Coming back from injury, man.
Okay. And
Okay, well.
what did Jordan do that year he got hurt? What did Jordan do that year he came back?
Here we go.
Dominated. Got buckets.
Well, everybody can't be Jordan, so I mean.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Lord
It's true.
Jesus.
The Heat beat the Knicks.
Oh, I was wondering who won that game today. I
Yes,
didn't
the
know
Heat
who won.
beat the Knicks. Yes.
Okay.
They upset him in game one.
And Jimmy Butler rolled his ankle, but I'm guessing he's all right. He was walking
He's gonna
around.
play through it. Yeah.
He played through the rest of the game, but you could tell it was
hurting.
It was lingering. He literally just stood in the corner the rest of the 4
game.
minutes left of the
Oh,
game.
okay.
Doing the shooting drills. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Decoy time.
Phoenix lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, back to Jimmy Butler. The whole thing this week. Was he a top playoff performer? I've turned a few times on this week. I'm like, at first I didn't think so because I was like, playoff performer. You got to add some wins to that. But then I was like, wait a minute. You got the Reggie Millers and Allen Iversons. They didn't win championships, but they're playoff performers. So yes, in my eyes,
I said yes.
Yes,
I said yes from the start.
Yeah. We had a whole debate on the phone this week about that shit. So I turned. Yeah, he is a top playoff performer because, like I said, you got the Reggie Millers and Allen Iverson and who else? Who else got those moments? Vince Carter has those moments in the playoffs. So he's a top playoff performer.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy is a thing, even though he says it's not. Playoff Jimmy is a thing.
It's a thing. And then Jeff T telling the story about the shit in Minnesota. That's just funny.
Well, that is, if you really think of the context of that story, that is a legendary story.
Yes.
It's an all-time sports story.
Him with his warm-ups on, and then take the warm-ups and the shit cut out. Like, that's just silly as hell, man. And for him
to do nothing else, but when they started scrimmaging, he got on the court like, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to play. I want to play with the other guys. Yeah, that's a classic story.
That's crazy, man. And Jeff T told that shit so fucking funny.
And then as soon as he get out of practice, he gonna do the interview with Rachel Nichols.
Rachel Nichols.
He just told us.
What? That is well.
So, for the audience out there, check that out on YouTube.
Because I knew that backstory was eventually going to come out eventually. Mm-hmm. I knew somebody was one of the players.
Got to tell what really happened.
Was going to tell the backstory of it.
And he says what him and Carl Anthony Towns gonna get. I want to know about them not getting along. I want to know how bad that shit got. Because he said Jimmy said I got cat and kept stealing the ball from him.
Bro, so get you a man like that? Bruh. The dude is 7 foot, bro.
Yeah,
Jimmy like 6'6", bro. The size difference alone.
Yes, yeah.
That's how you know
that's some alpha shit.
Respectfully,
that's some alpha shit.
Respectfully, that's how you know it. That's how you know he's soft.
Yeah. I was like, was he not getting the ball in the post back to the basket? Like, were they trying to give him the high, to get the ball stole for him? He must be like at the high post or something, like trying to, like what Sabonis be doing, that type shit. Like, was it on that? And Jimmy just like, give me that. I'm like, how was he stealing the ball? But yeah, so that shit's funny. But
Jeff Jimmy had me laughing. He was like, yeah, I'm over here laughing about the situation. Then I realized, hold up, he talking about me too.
Yeah. So yeah, that shit, man, that is funny. So like you said, dang, it's good that story that's finally surfacing because the media tried to bury Jimmy off that shit. They tried to.
Sure did.
Yeah, they tried to bury that, man. So yes, Jimmy is the top playoff performer. And anybody, what's y'all top NBA playoff performers? Y'all got a list? Anybody?
Jordan, that's it.
I knew that
No
was
Kobe?
coming. Knew that was coming. Knew it.
No, Kobe? Kobe should be
Jordan.
Okay.
I had to go with Kawhi when we were with the Raptors.
Okay, that run. Okay.
That's in there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Vince Carter when he was he playing for the Mavs when he hit that corner three.
Oh, you talking about an older Vince? Well, Vince, he can jump every now and then.
Yeah.
That Vince.
He was still dunking at that time.
Yeah.
He was still dunking. I'll say Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to go. Yeah, with his starting at center and dropping 40.
Yeah.
First time playing center.
Y'all just got one player? I got like a dozen.
I got a bunch. I don't want to.
Jordan. Jordan. Let's see. I put Bernard King in there.
Came back out on the ankle.
Mm-hmm. See, I got two tiers. I got with rings and without rings. So I got the whole thing. Yeah, like the guys without Iverson, Reggie Miller, Jimmy Butler now, John Starks. Who else?
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Damn, John Starks.
Come on, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
That was coming.
Don't do that, man. But then with rings, Hakeem, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and damn, I forgot the other person. Shaq. Those are people with rings that you know. Like I said, that's what got me at Jimmy Butler. Like our team's game plan, and when you come to the arena, like, man, we gotta remember to keep Jimmy under 30 tonight. Like I don't.
Just not get out of drop coverage, bro. They would not get out of drop coverage.
Yeah. Boonhose, bro.
Don't understand. Don't understand.
Now you see, the reason LeBron was able to beat them because he knew what the fuck. If motherfucker ain't changing shit, man, come on now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
But they ain't making no adjustments.
Yeah, this is go. So yeah. So those are some of the NBA players, the top players.
Jamal Crawford.
Oh, Jamal Crawford. He's always
Hawks. Yeah.
Professional bucket getter, as they call him.
Yeah. He said he's not a playoff performer. He's a I forgot a moment. He's a moment performer. Like you remember those moments when he did some shit and you be like, I remember he did that. Yeah. So that's what he said he was. He was on JJ Redick shit. Yeah, I've been trying to keep up with this sports shit, watching all this other shit going on, man. What else we got?
I got some before we get out of here. I gotta go, of course. You gotta have Jordan 63. I gotta put Giannis's 50 to close out to win their championship in the finals. DeAndre Ayton couldn't stop the one thing that he does. So, and I gotta give of course the Lakers when they came back against Portland when they were down, and I forgot how many they was down, but they went on that. And then of course you gotta give Kobe his run. Got to just because. And then Iverson, gotta give Iverson his due. They make one game that they won in the finals.
Carrying bums.
That was all Iverson.
Yeah, that's all it was. Iverson.
Aaron McKee, man.
Eric
Snow. Tyrone Hill. Tyrone Hill, man. I'm overlooking like on the game. Because a lot of times, with the games, you trying to figure out what these players do. I'm like, what does this guy do? Like, like all my old Knicks teams, like how the fuck they win games? I know now they was beating you up wrestling style. But you look at on 2K, like this team can't do anything. Like how did
they get here? How did they
get but it was different times then, different times.
My last one, Joe, your boy LeBron, the only one I'll give him. I know everybody talks about the Miami Heat days. I don't count those. I give him his Cleveland when they played Detroit. Yep. Young LeBron when he was carrying nobodies except for Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes was fine. Except for Larry
Hughes. Old school like Larry Hughes.
Hey, Larry Hughes was a glitch on 2K. If you know,
glitchy players. He's one of them. He's in there with Rudy Gay and them niggas. Yes,
he's a glitch player.
Niggas a 77 overall, play like a 90, play like 110 overall. Like man, you can do anything.
Gerald Green.
Yes. Rudy Gay. Oh my goodness.
There was a bunch of glitch players back in the day, but when they played Detroit, he went on that run in the fourth quarter and then overtime. Was that game 5, I believe? One of them games. I can't remember the name of or which number it was, but that game in Cleveland. That's probably my favorite LeBron game. I can't give none of that Miami stuff. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I get when he's carrying bums. When he's carrying the bums, like he said.
Yeah.
I give him that one. That's the one I give him. It always ranks.
You're not counting the Miami game 6 LeBron against Boston.
No, give him none of that. Not give him none of that.
No.
Ain't getting none of that. Oh, shit about KD. KD, lifetime Nike athlete. How does that work? Like, I know how it works. That's great. Yes.
He got the bag.
Yes.
That's how it works.
But you got to think about retirement. And that's what my mind went straight to when he's not playing anymore.
He'll
How does
still
that
have
work?
shoes and clothes and all that.
Yeah.
He'll still be
It'd be like Iverson. Iverson probably be the closest example now because Iverson's got his lifetime deal with them. So every time they rebring shoes back out, he gets that percentage. But he did it smart. He got none of his money up front. I think his age is like, was it 50 something?
He got to hit a certain age and he get all that money.
He get all his money. But with them, like him and LeBron, with KD and LeBron, anytime they retro a shoe or they bring shoes out, they'll always get that cut of that percentage.
So you got to become a lifestyle brand. That's what got me like, I guess people gonna be buying KDs after you retire. Like,
nah.
So
no, he'll be like a spokesperson and doing stuff like that, seminars and all that. He'll be sponsored by Nike.
To keep him
Lifetime, yeah.
Oh,
Lifetime,
okay.
yeah.
Basically a Nike, basically a Nike ambassador. Yeah, Nike ambassador.
Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense because I'm thinking like Jordan just fell away and everybody's still buying the man's shoes. So that's why I was thinking like KD he could
Jordan has an actual brand. Like put his logo on teams and he has an actual brand.
Yeah. But KD, it is a brand, it's his name, it's the little signature and all that shit.
Yep, it's his brand.
Yeah. So that's why I was wondering, like, will people be buying those shoes the way you do Jordans? And shit
they
like
won't. Respectfully, they won't.
Yeah. So that's my question, like, and then him being an ambassador, I guess that'd help because you gotta remember, like, there are kids who buy Jordans and never seen this nigga even play in a Wizards jersey. So
exactly.
Not that's just what it is, and that shit's crazy. They ain't seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even the second 3P. Like, you never seen nigga in the Wizards jersey. Niggas don't know he even play basketball. Like, niggas don't know shit. Just the shit.
Yeah, there's some people out there that really just don't know.
They just know the shoes.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why I was like, KD. Like, I was like, they putting that on KD because even LeBron's. Do people? I don't like a lot of LeBron's. I don't like a lot of them.
They retro and like
they
the
be trying to
ones.
force it. They be trying to force it, but
they go on sale.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody buying like the older LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And them his best shoes, and they going on sale. So.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. Like, how does that? Will it last? Like, will that happen? Will that happen? I don't know.
Only Jordan can do it.
Well, yeah, only Jordan.
Only
shout out to Michael Jordan, man. Only that. So, NFL draft. Anybody? Lonzy? Daniel?
Watch it. I ain't keep up with it.
Dion, no. You got your running back.
I got 3 winners.
I don't care about that.
I got 3 winners.
I don't care at all. Go ahead.
3 winners, but yeah, but there's some interesting things that happened in the draft.
I'll go after Lonzy. Go ahead.
Definitely a lot of movement. There was a lot of trades that was made in the first round. Think about probably the most trades that was in the first round in the draft in a long time. I don't know if they set the record or not. Then, of course, 3 black quarterbacks going in the first round in the top 5 picks.
Yeah,
first time ever. Mm-hmm.
Bosa brother mad, pissed off. Keep going.
Got to be.
Yeah. Nick is pissed off. Nick don't like that shit. He's full MAGA. He don't like that. I don't like that shit. Where's Will Levis at? Will Levis supposed to go before Anthony Richardson.
Well, the media set him up, boy.
Big time. Big time, Daniel. They did that boy wrong. I'm telling Lonzo that today. I said they did that man wrong, man. I didn't know who this motherfucker was, man. Like, who's this guy?
Listen, it was messed up, but if you know the SEC, you knew who Will Levis was. He had a decent season last year. Had Kentucky on the map, and then they started losing their games at the end. So he was the top prospect, but they gave him the good old Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson treatment. They always got to find their one sucker that they do that to every year. And
to the moon, boy. I mean,
yeah. The viral clip from that I literally laugh at is that where old girl in the red went.
Oh, he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's a girl that was hugged up on him, and then but whatever that situation was, I assume that was his lady or one of his girls or maybe his date. But once it got around pick 15, she got the fuck out of there.
Oh no,
she was gone.
She had something to do, man. She had something to do.
Yeah. Not be there. That's what it was. Not be there.
He stayed for the first day only. The first night after he slid to the second round, that joker said, "Oh, I ain't coming back for night 2."
They hype that nigga up. They hype that nigga up.
They do. Like I said, they find some sucker every year to do. The last one was Lamar Jackson. Even though he got to, like I said, he got taken right around the same time. What, 32nd pick? And the other takeaway, now I get to your yeah, I guess the transition to you, Daniel, because I know you'll get into it, is that basically the Philadelphia Eagles are becoming the Georgia Bulldogs, the Philadelphia Bulldogs, if you will.
There you go. Do it.
When in doubt, draft the Bulldog.
There you go.
As well, and then they traded for DeAndre Swift. And
give your props on that, Dan. You called that when
number, boy.
Yeah, when Jameer Gibbs got drafted, you texted Swift's out of there. His days are numbered. 2 days later, he got traded.
Down.
You called that one right on the head.
I say that Detroit was one of the teams I felt like won the draft. I say Baltimore won the draft before it started because they signed Lamar. That was one of the big things. And then I got to give the Texans. They filled some They plugged in some holes that they had with their draft. So
D'Amico Ryan's got the niggas gonna die with him. Like, exactly. We all going
to those was guys. He got that quick. I think he was instrumental in pushing that trade up to get Will Anderson. He won his guys.
Yeah, bad boys.
He's like, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all draft who you want. I just want these two niggas. These are my two niggas that we gonna ride this shit.
Yep.
With these racist ass owners, I got my guys with me. I fuss with the Texans right now. I fuss with the Texans.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, look, let's get some Texas love. You know, other than your Cowboy. So, yeah. I was like, good going, D'Amico Ryans. But Daniel, keep going on your NFL draft.
And one of the other winners I had was Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they're rivals, you know, but they got what's named son, Joey Porter.
Porter.
What position does he play?
Cornerback.
Safety. Corner, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a tall pass. He didn't. I think he only got like one interception last year, but he's a cover corner. Whereas he ain't trying to let nothing get past him. He bats balls before he goes for the picks.
Troy Vincent type. Like
there you go. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's how his game is. I compare him to that.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
He's going for pure coverage, bat the ball down before he goes for the pick.
Okay. Then that's Pittsburgh style, getting bigger corners.
He gave us fucking hell last year.
There you go.
Yeah, then Atlanta made a
little sizzle,
a head scratcher.
They took the best available player. They took the best available player.
And they've done this. I guess they said they was gonna build the defense through free agency, and then through the draft, which is it's available.
I'm saying the O-line of defense, right?
Well, two things. I'm saying it with a smile on my face because number one, they took the best available player, and then two, like I said, I'm always going to root for the running backs. But like I said, the Falcons took the best available player.
Yeah,
they needed a running back, kind of.
They already got a loaded back.
They took the best available player.
There you go, man. Yeah, they had an auto draft. They had an auto draft.
Damn.
Like, fuck it. We got all right. Take him.
They're definitely an auto draft. I think some of the losers, I would say Washington, they didn't draft the quarterback.
Mm.
Commanders.
They wrote, yeah.
Who they quarterback now?
I don't know. They got rid of Carson Wentz. I forgot who the other guy was.
Wentz is gone. Taylor Heineke, he signed somewhere else. I think he's in.
Wow.
Yeah,
Heineke left too. Yeah,
he's gone.
And then I saw Stetson Bennett. He got drafted to the Rams.
He's with the Rams.
Another Georgia Bulldog under Matt Stafford. So he'll back him up.
He's with the Rams. Hendon Hooker went to the Lions.
Good going.
Yeah,
Jared Goff, he on the clock. Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jared Goff, he on the clock too.
He on the clock, Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably
really
get this year.
The future. They're probably 2-3 years down the line. That's what they set themselves up for. Just in case things don't shake, they can make some moves. I thought, what's the name? The Minnesota got them another offensive weapon to go. I can't remember if it was another receiver or tight end. They got
they took the wide receiver from USC instead of getting Kirk Cousins. Getting Kirk Cousins weapons.
Seattle had a good draft too. Seattle was another one. They got a good offensive setup. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Keep getting hold Geno up. Just keep holding them up. I was wondering about the Ohio State guy. I was like, what the hell he went? And Lonzy told me Seattle. Like, that might work out.
Seattle drafted a running back too. I can't remember who it was, but they took They always draft one of the sleeper running backs in the mid round. So I know they drafted another running back. Just can't think of his name.
Okay,
like fourth round, I believe.
Okay. Anything else on sports? Anybody?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I got some stats. I'm just gonna load these hoes. But Lonzy, this go around. Give me some hip hop music. I need some hip hop beat. You'll see. Steph Curry today. Game 7, 50 points, 1 turnover. Good going for him. He's the first player with 50-point games in the Game 7 NBA history. Good going for Steph Curry. Looney, like I said, he had 21 rebounds, 10 of them offensive rebound. His third 20 game, this is what it is, y'all. When I see numbers twice, it fucks me up in the sentence. If it's like back to back. So his third 20 rebound game this playoffs, but at least I'm pointing it out, man. I'm pointing this shit out. Kyle Lowry did some shit. He joins Kevin McHale as the only player with 15, 5, 5, and 4. He did some shit, man. Jimmy Butler. Hey, man, Cal. Hey, guess what? Players with 200 plus points these playoffs. Who is it? Only two people. Who is it?
Wait, say that one more time.
Players with 200 plus points this playoffs. Who is it? Jimmy Butler's one of them. Who's the other?
Brunson.
Anybody else want to guess? He's in the West.
Give me a conference.
He's in the Western Conference.
Jamal Murray.
No.
Booker.
It's Booker. It's D.
God, that was the third guess. God,
here we go. The Tampa Bay Rays this season, best record in baseball. They first in pretty much everything offensively.
They are.
That. What else we got here? It was some LeBron stats. I had some shit. I was gonna set some joke up. I was like, this is one of the few times me and Dion both be rooting for LeBron at the same time. I had a whole bunch of LeBron stats. I lost them, so that's it. But yeah, so long as, like I said, keep my hip hop music going. Let me find. Oh, Anthony Davis, first round, first in blocks, first in plus minus, second in rebounds. After what's the name there? Ja Morant, yeah, he tried. He's the top Grizzlies scorer of all time, of course.
Dang, already? God,
that wasn't gonna be hard.
Well, I'm gonna get this 26.
That's what she said.
He has the most points per game and assists per game by a Grizzlies player. Oh, this is just okay, that's not real. That was somebody's I'm sorry, y'all. I read that. He's not that. I read the shit wrong, man. Last three Lakers with 30 points. Last three Lakers with 30 plus points and 5 plus 3-pointers is D-Russ, Kobe, and LeBron. AD 5 blocks. I told this shit fucks me up, man. Most 5 block games in the first round. Anthony Davis has 3. Everybody else combined is 2. I never said I was good at this shit. I just do it.
You good at reading?
No, not reading on the spot. I'm never. I can not read. You want to read these shits?
Hell no.
There you go. So Malik Monk, first bench player, first in points this season, first in points this playoffs. He's the 6th man of all 6 men. They're just random stats. De'Aaron Fox, 26 points, 11 assists. I think that was game 6. He joined Mike Bibby and Oscar Robertson, the only players in franchise history with 25 points and 10 assists in a playoff game. Good going for him. Sabonis out there hooping with a fucked up eye, looking like a real hockey player. I need some hockey stats. I'm having those.
And stomped out. Good.
Yeah, he took a whooping this. Yeah, that motherfucker took a whooping. Got stumped. That's the same shit. Damn, it is the same series. There you have it. So that's all I got. I got a lot of the shit, but that's that. Mental health is real. Yeah, I knew it was coming. That's good. Mental health is real. Shout out to Hulk Hogan, non-racist one. Pack that still streets to kill. Gamble responsibly. Don't drink or drive. At least you have to. Be a good person.
Pay them teachers.
Pay the teachers. I would say adopt
Support the troops. Support the troops.
How much it costs to adopt?
Hey, I meant to tell you, remember that day in the group chat when you said gamble responsibly? Just remember when I said I didn't want to share my picks? I hit 175 that day. So, hey, that's why that's why I ain't want to.
Okay.
I ain't want to share.
But now I'm gonna do it like from here on out. That's a little extra sauce. I'm gonna say share your picks every day. Just put that motherfucker in there, maybe you'll hit. You know what I'm saying? Just try that. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's like praying. Why not do it? Nigga, ain't gonna hurt shit.
That's what it's literally what it is.
So, I'm just do it every day, Daniel. Like, Daniel, show your picks, and we'll see, can you hit for 175, 150, whatever. Ian, what wins championships?
Oh, before that, shout out to my mom. She been watching all these episodes.
Okay.
Hey.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Ian mom. Hello, Ian mom. Everybody give Ian
mom. My mom do the same thing. I don't know what y'all be talking about. I just be watching it.
Really?
She was like, yeah, I ain't know you be cussing like that. I said, I ain't gonna stop. Yeah, get used to it.
My mom calls me and goes the fuck off on me like.
I guess all our moms checking it out now because my mother tuned into the YouTube channel and I've seen a couple of the episodes.
She watches all of them. She's like, not to cut you off, my bad, but she was like, yeah. Who's the dude with the do-rag and the glasses? Where he from? Say he stays in Muscle Shoals. Oh, he said, oh, okay. Oh, that ain't too far from here.
Does she know where that's at?
I ain't never heard of Muscle Shoals. I ain't never heard of Muscle Shoals before.
Not too far.
Okay, not too far.
Yeah, my mom calls me, Jonas, why you doing this? Jonas, why you doing? Like, Mom, goddamn, this ain't made for you, Mom. Shit, like, I did not make a podcast for a 60-year-old woman. That's not my demo, Mom. Like, God, leave, you know. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. You know, it's like Biggie Smalls and his mom, like that type shit. Like,
Right.
sorry. So yes, Ian, what wins championships?
Defense wins championships, and the great Bernie Mac.
Nigga, can you read? Can you read? Shit.
Damn, hey, man,
Knew that was coming.
Hey, cause you fucked up. That was me. I'm fucking.
Shit, motherfucker. Keep
Quote
going.
the great Bernie Mac. Money attracts the females that you want. The struggle attracts the females that you need.
That's a good one.